I was listening to Michelle Joy Phelps say that there's an argument for Canelo being pound for pound number one. I'm sure there is. There's always arguments for and against something. But here's my thing, okay? Now, generally, pound for pound assessments is for the year. So every year or every month or so many months, there's a pound for pound assessment in the rankings, right? It's objective, of course. Of course, for me, just like several other people's resume and also your performance in the ring. When you look at Canelo's performance, he lost. He lost and comprehensively lost at that. And the only way I could see him being staying at pound for pound number one if there was a tremendous separation between him and the next pound for pound fighter and the next pound for pound fighter in the rankings didn't have an exceptional performance themselves. You look at guys like Terrence Crawford came off an exceptional performance, beating the number three welterweight in the division. Sorry, it's not top five welterweight in the division. I think he was number three actually at the time. In and stopping him in short Porter, and then you have also uh, Alexander Usyk, who beat basically the top three again, top three heavyweight in the division, unified champion Anthony Joshua, moving up in weight from cruiserweight, where he was also undisputed. Remember, Terrence Crawford was also undisputed at 140. So, and both of them, I mean, what they proved was that their styles and their abilities, the eye test, it's very hard to beat them, and they're undefeated. Whereas Canelo Alvarez, not only did he get defeated, but he got defeated comprehensively, outboxed by another fighter. They say, the guy was too big or whatever. But at the end of the day, he was outboxed. And his style is susceptible to one. He was saying basically that you're the best fighter in the world. And while Canelo's resume is very impressive, he has shown that he can be beaten. He can be outboxed. So how can you be pound for pound number one in the world if you could be outboxed? Whereas the other guys are showing that so far nobody has beaten them. One, two, they come off of sensational wins. Three, they faced top tier competition and did what you know uh, people didn't expect them to do. So I'm just saying that he can't be pound for pound number one. Remember, the best fighter in the world. We're talking about the best fighter in the world. We're not talking now about who is the face of boxing, carries who's the cash cow of boxing, who has the cachet. We're not talking about that. We're talking about who is the best boxer in the world. That's what pound for pound is. And you can't say that Canelo's the best boxer in the world after suffering such a defeat like that. It wasn't even a close fight or anything like that. He just comprehensively was outboxed. He was outboxed. You can't say that. So, in my opinion, uh, I don't think that I mean, you can make an argument for Canelo being pound for pound number one based on his resume. That's basically it. His resume is what you're going to use. Crisario, what's up, brother? It would be his resume. You would actually smash that like button if you don't mind. Thank you so very much. Um, it would be his resume, obviously, that you'd be looking at to make that claim. I think that's where that come from. And I say, look, this guy fight champion after champion after champion. He was fighting regularly. You know, dared to be great is what they say all the time. Dared to be great, even though he went up to 175 before. And to be honest with you, he is daring to be great when he does these things. Um, but came up miserably short. Like it was a miscalculation in a tremendous sort of way, and just was outboxed. I mean, you can't say you're the best boxer in the world and you just got outboxed. Just come on now. The guy can say he's a better boxer than you because he outboxed you. You know what I mean? So, um, while Dimitri Bivol, because he doesn't have the resume, to really put him in the pound for pound top 10 question right now, but Dimitri Bivol just proved in the ring that on that night, at that particular time, he was a better boxer than Canelo Alvarez. So how can you say that Canelo Alvarez is the best pound for pound boxer in the world? And then consider this: the other two guys that are in the running just below Canelo, whether it's Alexander Usyk, who the Ring Magazine put as pound for pound number one, or Terrence Crawford, who the Ring Magazine put as pound for pound number one. Shout out to Chris Oriole, who says could be silk pajamas. I don't think so. I don't think it's silk pajamas at all, and it doesn't matter because he lost. You know what I mean? Attitude, whatever. He got beat. You can't be. You can't be the best in the world, and you just got beat, and the other guys are performing, right? Shout out. Just hold a second. Okay, what you need back in the building? Uh, yeah. So what happened was I had to do some business transactions, so I had to step away for a second. Um, but I think I explained what I had to say about Canelo. Let me see what you guys were saying in the comments because there was a comment somewhere here I was supposed to. Um, Trying to get my life chat back. It's not happening right now. Stuff is malfunctioning. It looks like live chat. Let me try again. It's still not coming. Anyways, man, I was trying to get back what one of you what guys were saying, but my device is not allowing me to respond to you guys. Let me see here. I'm trying to get you guys back. Hold on a second. With me right about now. Everything's working. So Chris Oriole, he said could be silk pajamas. He's talked about the feed crashing, and unfortunately for me, as I'm talking to you guys, I have to keep on clicking the live chat button. Otherwise, I can't see what's happening. And then I'm trying to get the live chat to come, but it's not. Oh, there you go. Chris Oriole says dead again. Boxing Letter says, duh, only Canelo and Javonda think Canelo is still pound for pound number one. Actually, there are a bunch of people who actually defend that he's pound for pound number one for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, but I believe it has to do with possibly the fact that uh, a bunch of people think that his resume, what he's done. I mean, he's done quite a lot. In 2021, he fought 4 fights, I believe it was. It was Yildirim, it was Callum Smith, all good again. Chris Oriole, all good again. Um, you know, he fought Billy Joe Saunders. He fought Caleb Plant. He did all of this in the space of a year. I mean, that was and became undisputed at that. So people look at that and say, "Oh, he was very impressive." True professional. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you on that. So I understand why people are so impressed with Canelo. But this is 2022. This is not 2021. He was pound for pound number one in 2021, but in 2022, his first fight, I believe, in 2022 was against Bebo, and he lost that fight. He lost against Bebo. You know what I mean? This is 2022. You know what I mean? This is 2022, and everybody else has been shining pretty good. So when you're in contention like that, and you were the latest undisputed dude, but there was other guys before you who were undisputed and also performing very well at the top level. You got to give them the nod over you. It's just what it is. So, anyways, um, you know, uh, I just wanted to put that out there. It wasn't supposed to be this long stream, but it is. And we got all kinds of distractions going on, all kinds of noises out there. I don't think you guys can hear it because I got on headbuds, but um, yeah, it's bumping out here. It's bouncing. It's bumping out here. So I'm gonna try and get some other things bumping. But in the meantime, I'm what you need. You've been watching my channel. Don't forget you can subscribe, share, donate, and you can also donate via PayPal. I'll put my PayPal down below when the stream is finished established. And you guys can check out some more stuff that I want to say. There's other things I want to say, but I just wanted to let people know. I don't think that Canelo's pound for pound number one right now. You're pound for pound number one, but you can't just lose a fight and everybody else is winning their fights and doing it in a spectacular fashion and be pound for pound number one. It's just I don't see that. I don't see that. I can't understand that. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Chris Oriole, peace.